everyone, this is Marie with Hagerstown Hypnosis, and this is Jamie, who has graciously consented to help me out with some demonstrations. Say hey, Jamie.
Hi.
So what we're going to do right now is called the magic frame. I did not create this strategy. Actually, I give credit for this strategy to David Snyder. Hey, David. But I utilize this strategy quite often with my clients. Again, if there's sticking points or something there that we just can't seem to get past, on a conscious level, like I said, if we could have figured that out, we would have. But there is a part of us that can figure it out. And this is just one method and strategy that can help to do that. Okay, Jamie, so are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So just close your eyes for me for a moment. And if you could scan your body again and just notice maybe there's a feeling that you don't care for so much. Just scan your body and physically point to that area now. First impression. That's right. And just keep your hand there for me a moment if you would. Now, if you could pretend, using your awesome imagination, that out in front of you somewhere in space is a picture connected to that feeling. With the other hand now, physically reach out and touch that picture. That's right. That's right. And notice. I want you to notice something now as you do that. I want you to use both your hands now to find that frame. And what I'd like you to do, I want you to physically take both your hands and draw a frame around that picture so you know exactly how big it is. Do that now. That's right. That's right. And now I'd like you to use both your hands and draw a big black thick frame around that picture. That's it. And do you remember those old-time TV sets with knobs at the bottom that control the picture, the contrast, the volume?
Yes.
I want you to use one of your hands now and just reach out and find that knob in front of you that controls the contrast, that either makes the picture lighter or darker. Do you have that knob?
Yes.
Wonderful. And I'd like you to physically now turn that knob all the way to the right until that picture totally whites out, and let me know when you have that.
Okay.
Awesome. And just take a second now and notice how that makes you feel. And now I'd like you to physically turn that knob all the way to the left until that knob totally blacks out, and let me know when you have that.
Okay.
Take a moment now, just notice how that makes you feel. Now maybe you want to play with that knob a little bit, but which one makes you feel a little bit better? When the picture is totally whited out or when the picture's totally blacked out?
Whited out.
Whited out. Reach out again now physically and turn that knob all the way to the right until that picture's totally whited out, and let me know when you have that.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome. And almost like a computer screen, that picture in front of you is going to scroll. It's going to start to scroll, and it's never going to run out of room. And is it okay if I touch your finger?
Yes.
Okay. Are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Right-handed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So in a moment, I am going to ask you to use your right hand, this finger, and I'm going to ask you to physically to reach out in front of you and to begin to write across that screen, knowing that it's going to continue to scroll and never run out of room. I'm going to ask you to begin to write across that screen everything that this feeling has had to teach you, either positive or less than positive. And the really cool thing is you don't even have to know on a conscious level what you're writing. All you need to do maybe is just begin to move that finger across that screen, because there is a part of you that does know and understands. I've had people write upside down, sideways, with both hands. It doesn't matter. Maybe you begin to know what you're writing, and then maybe you'll just get a feeling that you need to continue to move that finger. I want you to take as long as you need. But then when you know you have it all, just nod your head and let me know. So just begin now to move that finger to right across that screen. Everything that this feeling has had to teach you, positive or less than positive, to let the rest go. That's it. Take your time. That's right. Doing great. And as we go through this process, you may even notice feelings, thoughts, emotions come up. Realize that's normal. That's how our body releases what we don't need any longer. Might have served a purpose at some point in your life, but it doesn't any longer. And it's time for it to go. Do you have it all? Are you sure? Wonderful. Now, I want you to physically reach out with both your hands and grab that frame. Grab that frame. And I want you to physically make it shrink down to the size of a postage stamp or even smaller. And when you have that, let me know. Do you have it?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, I'd like you to put that in the palm of either one of your hands. It doesn't matter which one. And do you remember the sound that a nail gun makes? Or a hammer? That's
Yes.
right. I want you now to take it and put it way back over your shoulder, way back into the distance, feeling it nailed back there for all eternity, keeping the lessons and letting the rest go. Take a breath in and out. Open your eyes. How do you feel right now?
Light.
Light. That's awesome. That's wonderful. And you did amazing.